wear a hat. My hair never wants to lay in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. Well, it's morning. It's not good yet. It's not good yet. I'm hoping it gets better, but good morning, DJ. I didn't sleep much last night. Oh, I'm about to freeze right now. We're in another day of needing help. We've got over half of what we need for the room, but we're just a little short today on it. We're just trying to get through the day and then get through tomorrow, and then we get our paychecks Wednesday, and things will start getting better. At this point, I think we're $30 short. Hey, Ron. I've got some other things I've got to be doing today. I've got to get home to my doctor to see if I get some of my medicine refilled. So I'm about to freeze right now. It's just the day is off and running. Didn't sleep good last night. Didn't sleep much at all last night. I mean, it was just, good Lord, it was just a rough night. So, but that's our situation right now. We're about $30 short from the room today. And just trying to survive until we get to Wednesday and we get our paychecks and we can pay for the room for more than a day at a time. So, how's everybody else doing this morning? Ron, Kindness Queen, Carrie, Lazy Eyes, Brandy, DJ. Hope y'all are all doing well this morning. Hope this morning found y'all all doing great. That is awesome. Well, good morning, Cousin Eddie. I am off work today. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the high 80s here, I do believe. I'm sorry for that. I'm just. Listen, we got home from work last night. To bed pretty quick and just one day, and like I said before, everything got quiet, and yeah, baby girl, I told you the other day when you made that exact same statement that we would be needing help all the way up till we get our paychecks. So yeah, we've got over half of what we needed. That's not funny at all. So thank you, Ron. We're $30 short for the day. Um, I'm off today. I worked yesterday. I'm off today and tomorrow, and then we get our new schedule. So, you don't know, I usually wear a hat. I don't know what my hair is doing right there. No, Ron, she hasn't had her morning coffee yet. We're trying to uh, we're trying to get the room covered before we can worry about coffees and stuff right now. Good morning, April. About me, though. I don't know if you heard her. She said thank you for thinking about her. It's just that, you know. He says he loves you. Choo-choo's up there in the bed with her. It won't be still. I hear them two going back and forth. Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm wore out. I'm so sleepy right now from just not sleeping. I've never thought about doing home care. Good morning, Luna Bella. I'm just clearing my screen out, guys. But man, it is rolling in here this morning. And that does sound pretty good. Queen Mama, we're in another day where we're short on the room. We're just trying to make it till Wednesday. Uh, you've been around the last 2 days. Wednesday we get it paid. Oh yeah, I know, Ron. We're $30 short. If anybody could help with any of it, it would be appreciated. Boy, they are rolling in here this morning. Completely understand that, Queen Mama. We do appreciate the gesture, though. I'm tired. I can tell I ain't had my metformin, my sugar, my diabetes medicine. I got to call and try to get that refilled today through my doctor. And I'm sorry, I'm yawning so much. It's just, Brandy, that's the truth. Carrie, you're completely correct. We just need today and tomorrow, and then we get paid. And then things start to change for us. You know. Well, we get paid every week. So, and the check coming up should be covering a week. The metformin helps me. It helps me not jump up and down and go to the restroom all night long. Kindness Queen, We do have a car insurance, but unfortunately, our phones are just running on Wi-Fi. Uh, y'all bear with me. Um, so yeah, I put in for the free phone. We haven't been able to put back any yet. So unfortunately, this first check, I'm not gonna be able to cut the phones back on. Um, um, yes, that's 30 is what we're needing for today. No, this hasn't been going on for years. No, this hasn't been going on for years. Trying to say we've been begging for years, but we have not. I mean, I've worked a full time job down here. Wednesday we get our first paycheck, so I'm just trying to make it to get today. We're trying to do it a day at a time. So yeah, after Tuesday we should be good. I don't have access to a lawnmower or anything to do any jobs like that. I mean, I would if I had something like that. I don't know if I could find somebody to let me use their lawnmower and do that. Yeah, that would be a great deal. But you know, I mean, yeah, that's a great deal you're giving that guy, letting them use your lawnmower and paying them that. You know, but yeah, we both do work.
I think we're supposed to get some storms today.
Uh, we're getting the phones turned back on the second paycheck, and we'll start doing more of the door dashing and stuff like that whenever we can, you know, have the phone turned on. Uh, all right, Tracy. Yeah, DM me. I would appreciate that. We get paid weekly. We are from Tennessee. I was doing that, but he's not needed any extra help the last few times I've been off. So Luna, I have not been doing that in the last few times I've been off. I'm going to pause this real quick. I have to run to the restroom. So I'll be back in just a second. If anybody's got any questions, Carrie can answer them. So I'll be back in just a second. If anybody's got any questions, Carrie can answer them. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. I had to run to the restroom. I don't know what all was said, but Yeah, there's a lot of hate going on. There is a lot of hate going on. Sean's cousin? Who's Sean's cousin? I mean, you're right. We get paid Wednesday, so we're not going to have to ask for anything. We're just trying to get through today and tomorrow. First of all, I don't have any family named Sean, so if you think I'm Sean's cousin, you're wrong on that. I don't have a family member named Sean, so I don't know who you are talking about on that one. I mean, that is the game plan, is not to ask. Um, I have to come on here and ask after Tuesday because we'll be getting our paychecks. So, see, and that's how quickly something gets spread around, right? Because you thought I was someone's cousin, and you just put it out there that I was. This is Sean's cousin. Jennifer knows him. This, that, and the other. So you just thought you knew something, and you went on to state it as fact because you thought you knew it, and you don't know. I don't have. There's not a person in my family named Sean. So I can't be Sean's cousin as you were stating as fact. And so the Jennifer that you said knows me well and enables my sick behavior. So that's going to be wrong too because you was wrong about the other. Yep, and she was told she'd have it Wednesday. So, A, David and Summer. So y'all see how stuff just gets snowballed. She said I was Sean's cousin and was stating that as a fact. So y'all let me worry about the money that I've got coming with my paycheck, okay? 'Cause I know what I've got coming. I know what I can do. So, so oh, okay, Carrie. I don't know. Well, thank you for that, Luna Bella. And, you know what gets me a lot too is people are always like, you know what? We've got screenshots, but y'all don't show all the screenshots to everything. So, and I'm not going to sit here and watch two people have a conversation about me in my own chat. So, we were $30 short on our hotel today. I'm trying to get some help on it. We're just trying to make it to Wednesday till we get our paycheck and we can pay for a week. So, thank you for that. And that's the thing that happens a lot of time, Lisa Marie, is people just automatically assume someone's scamming because they need help, and then they put you on these pages, and then you start getting bullied. And but they don't think it's bullying because they're bringing awareness to people about your scamming and lying ways. You know, so oh, you should see some of the things they say about us on the other side. So, you know, they body shame us. They make fun because it's the way I walk. You know, and it's just something that's constant with them over there on another page. Um, so yeah, but that's supposed to be all in the name of awareness. They're supposed to be able to come out here and make fun of my weight and I walk because I do have a bad leg and all that, and say that it's awareness and it's fine. You know that they're not bullying; they're just bringing awareness to the situation. You know. Yeah, well, you can go over to their. I'm sure they advertise their Reddit page, and you can read it all yourself. So it's there. I'm trying to come up with $30 for the hotel room. We have over half of it already. Um, I have filled out for resources. We are on a waiting list for government housing. We have filled out for West Tennessee Homeless Solution. We have filled out for several places here in town to get help. Unfortunately, uh, we're in Tennessee, but like I should say, unfortunately, we're not the only ones going through anything like this. So, eight track tape. What was your other name that got blocked? Because you got burner accounts apparently. So, So you was worried about a fly on the wall? Okay. Oh, if it was a spider, I'd have been out of here. It was a fly that was up there, though. Excuse me, guys. I was trying. Excuse me. We are in Tennessee. Well, your account probably got blocked. Because I think I know who I'm talking to. Because you're sitting there having a conversation back and forth with someone else about me. No, you asked that. I said no. Then you and this other person continue to have a conversation about me. And it was, oh, I guarantee you this is going to be, they'll be back. And that's why. So it wasn't just boom and you got blocked for asking a question. It was, you know, yeah, Gilman, I got the whole conversation. Wouldn't you think I have the whole conversation that I was involved in? Give a shit who's got the screenshots. So I got the whole conversation I was involved in. It's like, come on. I don't need screenshots. I got the whole conversation. Here's the thing about screenshots. You can have all the screenshots of something in the world, but if you don't show them all, you ain't showing the truth. And that happens a lot. A lot. Somebody's like, oh, I got screenshots of a conversation between you and somebody else, but you're going to edit out parts of it. So, you know, you edit it to fit your agenda, then, you know, you're nothing more but a liar that you're accusing me of being. Right? So, just about 2 weeks. Caitlin, I think we're supposed to get a little rain. I think there's a slight chance of some storms, but I don't know. The other day I said that and got called out because it wasn't supposed to be storms. It was just supposed to be rain. So I don't know. Anything I say is going to be wrong to people, and so $30. We don't get paid daily. It will cover the Wednesday paycheck will cover a week, and then we get paid every week. So it'll pay us till next Wednesday, and we'll have another paycheck coming around. So that is one good thing about the place. They pay weekly. So many places pay every other week. I hate that pay schedule. I did it at NSK for about 7.5 years. Although the awareness pages say I never worked there. We are fortunate to get paid every week. I'll look out here in a minute and see if the manager's here. Let's see if they'll bump in an extra hour. Oh yeah, it's great. I mean, we are $30 short from being able to keep our hotel today. Yes, faith in God. We both get paid Wednesday. We don't use Chime. We do a direct deposit. So, thank you, faith in God. I don't know, Jay. That's something I want to talk to the guy about. If we don't come up with it, if he would just be like, "Hey, man, let me get till Wednesday, and I'll pay for a week." And just date it back till have it like start on Monday. You know, he may do that. Um, I don't know. He's a good guy out there though, so um, it's definitely a possibility. It is something I'm gonna ask. Um, this first, this is will be our first good paycheck coming this coming Wednesday, and it will cover the room for a week. But we've gotten the food situation taken care of. After that, that's kind of how things will lay out. One paycheck will take care of the room, the other paycheck will take care of food and gas and stuff like that. We're just trying to make it to Wednesday. And it's been a hell of a past 6 or 7 days. So it's been a hell of a week. And it's only Monday. Okay, Carrie. I did not serve in the military, and unfortunately, we do not have any government resources. So right now, we are on the ramen noodle plan. It's a, oh. Hey, Tamra, how are you doing this morning? We did apply, but Yeah, going off of the orientation check that we got, um, I think we got it late Tuesday night of last week, and it was just a little, your orientation time is what we got paid for. Um, so we got it late Tuesday night. Tamara, it's not storming here yet. We're supposed to get some rain. I think it's heading our way from your way. So if you want to keep it in Houston, by all means, hold on to it. Uh, we are trying just to survive. I have called 211. I went and filled out for some of the resources off of All for One. Um, so yeah, I've done all of that. I have us on the waiting list for government housing. I've put in for a lot of stuff. I don't want it, Tam. I don't want it because if we don't if we don't get any help with this $30, we'll be in the car. And being in the car during storms and stuff sucks. We've done it. We know, especially when it's raining, you can't roll down the windows. There's no air circulating. So we have applied. So, oh, this is a small town. We don't have parking garages here. It's, we don't have one parking garage in this whole town. Good morning, Angela, with the butterfly. Yeah, this isn't a big town. I think everybody thinks we live in a big town, and we don't. I mean, it's not by all means just a super small town, but um, I don't even know what our population is. It's a pretty nice hotel. I mean, it's not your top of the line Holiday Inns, but the guy's freshly remodeled. I think he's 80% through remodeling. I wish this fly would leave me alone though. Um, he takes care of the property. He does a really good job about fixing stuff when if anything breaks. Man, he's down here fast. Our air conditioner went out one night, and I called him, and within 5 minutes, he was down here with another air conditioner putting in the window. So yeah, it's he's done a really well job of remodeling and making this place look great. Yeah, our town is growing. We don't have any kids. This little town's growing, but it's not by all means the size to have parking garages and stuff like that. We're not a blink if you miss it. That's what my dad used to say about places like it was small, like you blink and you miss going through the town. We're not like one of those size towns, but we are. We aren't a huge town like Memphis or something or Nashville. She is not at work right now. She has a pretty bad headache. She's laying over in the bed. Um, so, but yeah, I'm lost in the middle of a town/city. I'm confused on that one. Oh, okay. I'm with you. My lack of sleep is really um, I can't even finish my sentence. I'm so sleepy. It's really hitting me. I need one of them ghosts that Tamara is drinking all the time on the TikTok videos. No, we'll probably never see a parking garage. This town would have to massively grow, which we've grown a lot. We've got a lot of new businesses coming in. Um, Jay, I think our weekly payout coming up for this coming pay period on TikTok is about 14 cents. We are in West Tennessee. Tamara, I don't like banks. Yeah, 14 cents is our payout coming up this Wednesday. You're in Knoxville. We are completely on the other end. Nice. We are about an hour and a half north of Memphis. We're actually the last town you go through before getting to Missouri. Yeah, the bangs always tear my stomach up. Like I drink one of those and it's over for me. That's the safest place to be is 6 hours away from Memphis. Memphis is so horrible. It used to be such a great town to go and have fun in. We have 35. The room is 65. We're $30 short to keep the room. Um, and again, we're just trying to. We're day by day. Um, he's getting muted and blocked just because of that name. Um, so I'm not. Honestly, I'm not holding my breath on getting any help today because there's too much negativity right now. So, got one. Thanks for just assuming. See, that's what happens with people. You just assume something and you're wrong. So, me and my wife both work. So, just go back to quilting and stop assuming. So, I didn't assume you didn't work. I just went by your name that you like to quilt. That was the only assumption that was made is that your name's Quilting Mimi. I didn't assume you didn't work. I didn't assume you don't have a job. I'm about to see if the manager's here and see if he'll give me until 12 o'clock to come up with it. I said I'm $30 short. Um, so I'm just trying to make it to Wednesday, get the payday. But I didn't assume anything about that. I just took your name as quilting and said, go back to quilting and quit assuming. So nobody said you don't work. Nobody says you don't have a job. Quilting might be your job. I know people make money quilting. We have a shop here in town that's, I don't know if we still have it or not. I think it's turned into a different store by now, but it was open for years. That's all that they did was quilting. And we are going to, as soon as we were able to get our phones turned back on. Right now, our phones only run off Wi-Fi. Um, they're off. Um, Came down to that decision to pay the phone bill or pay for the room for a couple of days, and we paid the room. So as soon as we get to where we can have our phones turned back on, we will be doing some door dashing and what's that called, Spark, where you just pick up the groceries and stuff and deliver them. So That is the game plan. I can't remember what the store was called here that did quilts and stuff, but they was open for a long time. Y'all bear with me. I need to pause and poke my head outside. Y'all bear with me. I need to pause and poke my head outside. Guys, I got to jump off here and run out to the office real quick. We'll be back.